for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
24.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Wilson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking long for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run high. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Hill flushed out right. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. To the air again. Hill got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Again, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Breeze.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Now Breeze again. Over the middle to Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Mike Burton saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
At the 25-yard line.
Now it's Carson, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
35 yards that time on the punt. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. To the right side and complete to Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. Breeze now on 1st down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
Saints.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
And 4 yards to go.
Breeze to throw again. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Saints can take the lead if they can hit the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And that will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed him out quite a bit so far. But it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Breeze and the Saints down by 2. A little under a minute 50 remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Now a dump off here complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Hill. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They go with Murray again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Murray. And they'll get him down right about the 20. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Seahawks 20-yard line.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now the focus shifts to the Seahawks offense. Trailing by a point after the made field goal. 23 seconds to go. He looks underneath and he finds Hyde. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw again on second down. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.